You about ready to go?
I suppose it's probably futile to stress how important this race is. Jack, you and I both know after Indianapolis, this is it. Well then, quit reading the newspaper like you're my age, and let's go give them hell. Oh. And by the way, I heard that Isaac wants to bury you today. Use that as fuel.
Isaac's been wanting to bury me all season. It hasn't happened yet.
Well then, let's not keep him waiting.
It's race day for our young drivers here in the United Arab Emirates, where the Yas Marina circuit is about to play host to the Abu Dhabi Formula 2 race. Let's get started. So before the off, let's remind ourselves of yesterday's results with a look at the starting grid. A fantastic effort from Isaac Hadjar yesterday puts him on pole position, with Andrea Kimi Antonelli alongside. Looking down the rest of the grid, we have Ryder, Bortoletto, Franco Colapinto, Barnard, Aaron Behrman, Miata, Richard Verschoor, Maloney, O'Sullivan, Pepe Marti, Enzo Fittipaldi, and Dirksen, Cordial, Crawford, Dennis Hauger, Miney, Martins, Villa Gomez, and Roman Stanek completes the grid. And now it's time to head down to the track. It all comes down to this. I'm Alex Jakes, Alex Brundle is alongside me, and for the final time this season, we're about to go racing. Alex, you're looking to sign off in some style.
So are the drivers and teams. It's a really important race for everyone here, despite the fact it's the end of the year. They know that everything they do in this event is going to echo for months through the end of the season.
Okay, mate, I know it's tough in there, it's hot in that cockpit, but your tyres are even hotter, so you're going to have to work extra hard to keep them cool. It matters for performance.
Hello and welcome to the 2024 F2 Championship Finale race. We're riding alongside here with Keith Ryder as he looks to bring home his very first F2 Championship home to the United States. It's been an absolute banger of a season so far, with Isaac Hadjar leading the points only by 4, with Keith Ryder in second and Bortoletto in third, only 1 point behind Ryder. He had an absolutely abysmal start to begin the race. He had a great launch, but it looks like he just failed to get through the gear shifts quickly enough to make any sort of headway. You see his team try to send him some encouraging messages there after the start, but he'll be looking to get ahead of Bortoletto here shortly, and soon get ahead of Hadjar. Both Hadjar and Bortoletto will be absolutely pleased with the starts that they had, and they'll be loving the fact that Ryder could not get a good enough start here. So you see Ryder here closing in on the gearbox of Bortoletto. He runs it a little bit wide, but he'll be trying to get past Bortoletto here and make the move into third place. You see him closing the gap, Bortoleto runs a little bit wide, but he appears to be defending very well as Ryder gets within passing distance. It was a clean start by the championship leaders. You see Kimi Antonelli out in first place, leading the charge ahead of the 3 championship contenders. Antonelli could have been in a place to win this world championship had he not had an engine malfunction in the previous race. You see Ryder here getting close in the last corner, but he slips a little bit, gaining onto the back of Bortoleto. Here we go into lap 2 as Ryder tries to close that gap, and we're entering into the part of the track here where Ryder has been stronger than any other driver. He seems to have better traction and better grip through each one of these corners. Here he is right on the gearbox of Bortoleto, looking to the outside. Bortoleto defending, and Ryder looks like he's going to send it up the inside, and he makes the pass. He makes the pass to move up into 3rd place. He's going to set his sights ahead to Isaac Hadjar now. And you see the team there congratulating Ryder on the pass. It was a great move to move up into 3rd place. Now the thing that's going to come into help here, that's going to help Ryder out, is the 2 leaders are going to be battling it out for the win here. Hadjar is going to be trying to put as much distance as he can between Ryder. Oh, and he makes the move up the inside. He makes the move up into 1st. Antonelli checks up. Ryder almost runs into the gearbox of Antonelli. That would have been absolutely catastrophic had he knocked his rear wing off into the tire of Antonelli. But it set him up into a great position. It looks like he's going to try to go around the outside. No, he runs it wide, and Bortoleto moves up the inside. Looks like he can try to take the position away, and no, it looks like Ryder hangs it out strong enough, and he will retain that 3rd position. He's going to be looking here to close up the gap between Antonelli. He runs wide there. Bortoleto looking. No. Ryder here closing the door. And here we are closing in on the end of lap 2. Isaac Hadjar already putting himself with a good gap to Kenny Antonelli. He's going to be trying to get out of DRS range so that Ryder will have less of an opportunity to catch him. But first, Ryder's got to get past Antonelli. You see Isaac Hadjar there setting the quickest time of the race, 1:40 seconds. But again, here we are getting into the fastest part of the track for Ryder. Can he close the gap to Antonelli? We see he skips ahead here. He's right on the gearbox of Antonelli. He's going to be looking to make a pass here with the DRS. Oh, and he goes sideways a little bit. He's going to lose precious time to Antonelli. That's going to hurt in the long run. Can he use the DRS to catch back up and get ahead of Kimi? Ryder should be able to get a good run here with the DRS and close the gap a little bit. He's late on the brakes. He's closing, and he almost hits Antonelli there. He almost runs his wing off again into the rear end of Antonelli. He's got to be taking less chances there. He's probably going to be kicking himself right there after that move. We skip ahead again. Isaac Hadjar leading still. He sets the fastest lap of the race. Ryder actually takes that purple lap. He goes ahead, fastest lap of the race, and here he is closing in on Antonelli again. He runs wide there. He's going to be entering the fastest part of the track for him again. I've said that the past 2 laps. But here he is closing. He knocks over a cone there. That can't be good for the car. But it looks like that's not going to bother him at all. Here he is closing the gap on Antonelli. He's later on the brakes than Kimi here. Runs it a little bit wide, but he should get a great run here out of the corner. Yep, he's right on the gearbox, Antonelli. He's going to have DRS here. He's closing. He looks like he may be trying to make a move here. Looks like there's a lot of space on the outside. He doesn't do anything. No, he dives up the inside. It looks like he's going to run Kimi off the road. That's a little bit of a dirty move. Kimi's probably not going to be too happy with that. Maybe seeing him in the pit lane after the races. At this point, though, Isaac Hadjar 1.6 seconds ahead. He's got a great lead. He's out of the DRS. At this point, it's Hadjar's race to lose. They go into the corner here, and Hadjar spins! The championship leader spins, and he hits his wing on the wall! Unbelievable. Ryder has taken the lead of this Grand Prix with the VSC deployed, the virtual safety cars deployed. Ryder, I don't know if he's dealt with this situation here. We see the replay. Hadjar just loses it, and he knocks off the end plate on his front wing. That is going to be absolutely catastrophic to Isaac Hadjar's chances to win this Grand Prix and win the F2 championship. Ryder looks a bit confused, like he's not been in this situation before. Going a little too quickly for the virtual safety car. Now he's going way too slow. I mean, he is way below the delta, 2 seconds below the delta. He's looking flustered right now. I think the nerves are getting to him. He may not know what it takes to win this championship. Virtual safety car is ending here. He's still far below the Delta. Goes into the first corner. He's taking it. It looks like he's going really slow. And he spins it. He turns it side. Oh! Oh, and he almost knocks the front wing on the wall. He almost did the exact same thing as Isaac Hadjar. Bortoletto is going to be absolutely thrilled by that. Here he is now. The championship is his to lose, just like it was Hadjar. And Bortoletto is up into second place, chasing down the race leader once again of Kimi Antonelli. Ryder here throws it up the inside on Barnard. He is going to be trying to close the gap on Bortoletto after that horrible, costly mistake. It looks like they're still alongside each other. Ryder's got the DRS. Barnard right on his outside. Here they go into the corner here. Looks like he's running him a little wide. And Barnard makes the pass up on the outside. And Ryder hits him. Hits him on the inside. Surely that's going to cause damage. Oh my gosh, they've almost connected again. And Ryder is going to be finally clear of Barnard. He's 1.9 seconds behind Bortoletto. He has got a long way to go if he wants to win this championship, or shoot, even win this race. He's got a lot of work to do to catch these two leaders here of Antonelli and Bortoletto. At this point, Bortoletto's 2.5 seconds ahead. That's going to be a tough deficit to overturn here. We go back to the championship leader here of Hadjar going into the pits. This is going to be absolutely costly. I mean, this is probably a race ruiner should something else happen. You know, barring any other type of safety car or VSC. I mean, he's going to need a lot of help here. He goes into the pits here. Look, he's going to do a stop here. It's definitely going to be a slow stop. He pulls in the pit stop. Here we see the team changing the front wing. Yes, that's going to be absolutely catastrophic. I mean, at this point, it's really turned into a two-horse race of Bortoletto and Ryder. So, yeah, here they are just still changing the tires. I mean, that is just a dagger in the heart of Isaac Hadjar. We cut back here to Keith Ryder. He's 2.5 seconds still behind Bortoletto as we enter on to lap 6. Looks like Bortoletto and Antonelli, I mean, if you're a fan, that's the race to see right here, because they're going to be duking it out for the win. Bortoletto is going to be trying to get ahead of Kimi Antonelli here so that he can really clinch this title championship and just stay ahead of Keith Ryder. It looks like the team here is suggesting a new strategy. Instead of pitting on lap 10 for Ryder, it's looking like they're trying to get him to pit on lap 12. I'm not sure if that's the right decision here. They were saying it looks like his tire wear is a lot better than it was projected. But we'll see what the correct move here. Ryder actually chooses lap 10. That could be a gamble if the tires that he was on are currently still fresh. You see ahead here, the gap between Antonelli and Bortoletto is very close. It's 6/10, and Bortoletto's probably going to be looking to make a move here. We cut ahead here to lap 7. Again, still 2.4 seconds behind Bortoletto as Ryder. And it is looking like Antonelli and Bortoletto are just running away with this thing. I mean, Ryder here looks like, you know, the team's talking to him again. It looks like he is well above the fuel load, so it seems like, oh, and he almost sends it off the track. Oh my gosh, anything that Ryder can do here, I mean, he is doing it the wrongest way. Isaac Hadjar, you see, with the quickest lap of the race. I mean, at this point, it doesn't really matter considering he's almost a full lap behind everybody. But Bortoletto now up to 4 seconds ahead of Keith Ryder here. I mean, this is, truthfully, this is Bortoletto's race to lose. This is Bortoletto's championship to lose. And you see, I mean, 3/10, Bortoletto might be getting a chance here to pass Antonelli. We cut ahead here to lap 10. And actually, even with the DRS, you see Kimi Antonelli has extended that gap to Bortoletto. It's now over a second gap. But Ryder, you see, has closed the gap. He's now 2.4 seconds back. And he is slowly clawing his way back into this championship.
Remember, box this lap. Keep an eye on your distance to the speed limit line as you approach and make sure you don't speed.
You see the team there reminding Ryder that he needs to pit this lap. This is going to be absolutely crucial. Can he get up any time? Because more than likely, Antonelli and Bortoletto are not going to pit this lap. So Ryder here, we have the chopper view. Ryder's going to be coming in the pits. This is going to be extremely crucial. Like I said, here he is entering the pit lane. Can he get the car slowed down enough? The last thing he would want is a speeding penalty. He's into the pit lane. Looks like he made it free and clear. And it looks like he's the only car into the pit lane at this point. So it looks like he may have been taking a gamble going in early. Can he get the turn in correctly? Can he get it on time? He turns in. Looks like the team's ready for him. It's going to be a quick pit stop. You actually see a chunk of the wing taken out there. That was probably when he may have actually hit Antonelli on that lap 2 scuffle. But it looks like it's not hampering him too much if he's been able to close the gap on Bortoletto. Looks like he's a little unsure getting out of the pits there. Turns it a little sideways, but overall it looked like a good stop for Ryder. So he's going to come out of the pit lane here, and he's going to try to continue the chase and chase down Bortoleto to try to win this F2 championship. At this point, Ryder is not driving like a championship contender. I mean, he's almost bent it multiple times. He almost knocked his wing off on Antonelli. It looks like, again, he did take a chunk out of his own wing on Antonelli when he tried to make that pass. But it looks like he's still in this race. Now, the question is, did he do enough on that outlap to close the gap? He was 2.4 seconds back when he went into the pits. We're on lap 11 of 17. We're going into lap 12 now, actually. Did he close the gap? So Bortoleto and Antonelli coming out of the pits now. You see him on the mini map down there. Ryder running it. He looks really good right now. And he's 3.3 seconds back. So we'll see if he can close the gap here to Bortoleto. I mean, now it's down to 2.8 seconds. So obviously Bortoleto a little slow on those cold tires. Ryder, I mean, just an absolutely abysmal outlap if he was not able to close that gap on fresh tires. Here we are coming towards the end of lap 12. Only 5 to go of the 17-lap race. Bortoleto is still 2.3 seconds ahead. I mean, Ryder's got a lot of work to do if he wants to claw back. I mean, you see there, he took 2 tenths out there. He is taking chunks out of Bortoleto. It looks like Bortoleto is out of DRS range of Antonelli. So, I mean, the championship battle here is between Gabriel Bortoleto and Keith Ryder. Keith Ryder goes purple, setting the fastest time of the race, a 1:38.5, already down to 2 seconds flat. He is putting together some great laps. He's really trying to claw this championship back, but still, I mean, he's got a lot of work to do. He's already, in that section alone, he's down to 1.5 seconds, so he is really closing the gap, running a lot quicker than Bortoleto here. Bortoleto, I mean, just, it looks like he's choking a little bit. He is choking this championship away. And now they're down to 1.4 seconds. Ryder here. We're going to cut ahead. Bortoleto, you see, back up to 1.7 seconds. He's fighting and doing everything he can as well. But you see in the first and second sector there, Keith Ryder goes purple. Runs it a little bit wide out of the last corner to cross the start-finish line. Did not go purple that lap. He had a terrible sector 3. So he's a little bit slower than his fastest lap. But you see the race is getting close here. We're down to 1.4 seconds. He is closing the gap on Bortoleto, running him down. He's going to be looking to get in DRS range into this next corner. He's within a second. Will he have the DRS? Will he have the DRS? You can see Bortoleto's, the whites of his eyes just about. Here he is coming out of this corner. No DRS, so that's going to be a dagger for him. He's probably going to be wishing he was a little bit closer going into the detection zone. But he is closing the gap with 3 laps to go. It's turning into an absolute classic of an F2 championship race. You see, into turns 8 and 9 there, Ryder was right on the gearbox of Bortoleto. He is really close now. The team telling him, like he doesn't already know, that he's got to overtake Bortoleto before lap 17, because at that point, the championship's over. So he's probably going to be a little annoyed with that team message there, but he is right on Bortoleto. He runs a little bit wide there, but he's still got a great run. He's closing in, but still a little bit too far. Here we are on lap 15. 2 laps to go at this point. 2 laps to go. Will he send it up the inside on Bortoleto? He's probably thinking about it. He does not make the move. He's right on the gearbox. He probably figured he could wait to DRS here. Gets a little squirrely out of the corner, but here he is. DRS right here. This could be for the F2 championship. He goes outside. He goes outside to make the move. Oh no, and he switches back. He goes up the inside. Can he make it stick? He does. Into turn 8. He runs wide though. Bortoleto dives it up the inside, and they touch. They touch coming into turn 9. But Ryder runs ahead. He's 6 tenths up now at this point. What a move right there. It was, you know, a little argy-bargy there, but this is for the F2 championship. There's a lot on the line, a lot at stake. Ryder here, all he's got to do is just keep it perfect. He's got to keep in front of Bortoleto here. He looks like he's running a little slow. Maybe the nerves are getting to him here. Lap 16, we're coming on to the last lap of the race here. Antonelli, I mean, it looks like he's just absolutely run away, and he's going to come away with this win here. Coming into the last corner here, Ryder, oh, and he turned it sideways! He makes another mistake! That could be so costly. Bortoleto back into second place. At this point, Bortoleto is back in the lead of the championship with only the 1-point deficit. If Bortoleto finishes second here, Ryder running wide, Oh, Ryder is just absolutely falling apart at the seams. I mean, this is catastrophic the way the Ryder could blow this race. I mean, he had it in the back. He had Bortoletto by. And we see a yellow flag here onto the backstretch. He's back on the gearbox of Bortoletto. Will he have DRS here? Will he have it? He was in the detection zone. He has DRS. At this point, will he have enough speed to make any sort of lunge? I mean, at this point on the track, we're running out of passing zones after this corner here. He's closing the gap, late braking, and he's going to send it up the inside, and they touch! They touch! I don't know how Ryder's wing is still intact, but he's right there. He turns it sideways. Bortoletto, I mean, with a masterful drive here, he's doing everything he can. I mean, at that point, that was a horrible lunge by Ryder. Horrible lunge. They connect. Ryder closing the door again. He's looking inside. He's looking inside. They touch again. Bortoletto is going to have some words if he does not come away with this championship the way Ryder's been driving. Just absolutely reckless abandon at this point. You see Bortoletto dives up the inside. Oh my gosh, Bortoletto could come away with this championship. We're coming to the end of the race here. Here we are. This is for all the marbles. Right on each other's tails. Ryder runs it wide. He's got 2 more corners to make a lunge here, make anything. He's going to send it up the inside. He locks up the rear wheel, but he makes the pass. He makes the pass. Bortoletto's on the inside. Who's going to do it? It's Ryder.
Yes, and that's a podium. Excellent drive. The whole team have worked especially hard this weekend, and that, my friend, is a fantastic reward.
Great job, mate. We knew you could do it. Hey!
I guess Isaac will have to keep waiting on that burial. This is just beginning. Well, good! Because I've got some pretty damn good news. Are you ready for the big leagues?